Hi, this is Paul Hamilton. Here we have the brand new Airborne model M3-Sport. We're going to go ahead and look at this, some of the details here, and it's basically has everything that I wanted to get in an Airborne. So we're going to go over and look at some of these things. Unfortunately, I can't fly it yet because it's not FAA certified, but that should happen next week and I'll be able to get a flight report out to you. But I'm going to show you some of the features on this, basically as more or less an upgrade from their older version to let you Airborne fans figure out what's new about this trike. Now, from right here you can see we've got much bigger tail feathers here to help it fly a little straighter. You can see from the body here we've got a different configuration here. The other thing is too is that this is much wider, so it's much easier to get into. So let's look at that. Okay, so from this viewpoint, they've done something I really like here. They've got these little things here that make it really easy to get into the back here. Much easier. Okay, much wider, a lot more room, a lot more space here. This front seat has a little bit of adjustment to go back a little bit here. Got an adjustment here. Much nicer. I really like the kill switch right here. Much better operation for killing the engine, for instructing in the back, of course, for introductory flights or taking people up. I'd probably Velcro that thing shut so no one could get to it. But much easier to get in and out of. You got something to step on. Okay. Much wider here. A lot more room. The panel here is much wider. You can fit your standard panel, or you can get your much bigger panel here. It gives you a lot more room here to do stuff. I ended up putting a Flycom system in here, so that simplifies matters a little bit. Simple plug in, plug out. This particular has a radio transponder. Okay, we notice the trim system here. This has got your crank here that takes the tension on here, relieves it for your speed trim. Now, one thing they've done to the engine, now this is a standard on all aircraft, the top cover instead of an extra. They've tilted the engine down and to the side to eliminate torque and P factor, so this carriage is going to have a much better tracking through the air in all the different situations. Okay, one thing they've done here is they've really made this user-friendly. The battery is right inside here, so you can get to it from here, or you can actually get right to that battery. You can almost see the battery right there. You've got your terminals, the whole thing, everything's right here. So your electrical system is incredibly easy to work on. So that's a real nice design. And of course you can see how we've got the seat adjustments here. You can do multiple seat adjustments however you want to. More room in the back, more room in the front. So that's really helpful here too. Okay, so there we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a walk around the trike, and then after that we'll look at the wing. And notice we've got the taller windshield here, which is standard on all the brand new M3 Sports. The parachute handles right here. Again, you can see our get in and out. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the wing. And as we would expect, Airborne did a great job with the wing. The winglets are very well designed here. Solid mount on here. They actually snap on with these guys right here. Real clean design. You can look up at that wing. Nice setup. Another thing Airborne did here was we've got a super duper batten tensioner out here on the wing tips, which is a much better design than the flimsy tips. They still got the flimsier tips on the inboard, but of course out here on the outboard where it counts, we've got the much stronger batten tensioners. And instead of going with more battens, what they did was they ended up going with these just half battens. It just comes up into here just to go with less battens in the sail and stiffen it up right here where it's needed on the trailing edge. So that's part of what they've done here on the wing design. Well, I hope you've enjoyed a look at some of the basics of the new upgraded Airborne M3-Sport. Next video, we'll see you in the air.